Hi, I'm Josh and I'm 18 years old. My view of God when I grew up, as a child I knew God. I knew Him from the Bible stories I've read, from the verses I've memorized and from going to church basically. I grew up in a Christian household and my family was also an active and a big part of our church. And my parents were very intentional in teaching me Christian values and good morals. As I grew older, everything on the surface seemed alright, but there was always this tension at home that would eventually result in fights. And I couldn't control my emotions, and my mistakes would often lead to fights at home and stuff. I had a negative and pessimistic view of everything around me. I did little effort in school as well, and all those things led me to become depressed as well. And I started having suicidal thoughts, and at sometimes I've started harming myself physically and as well as mentally. When those thoughts would really come in and just rush in, and everything around me felt like it would just lead towards one choice, and that is to remove myself from everything, remove the problem basically. After all those things, my scars were discovered from harming myself. So my mother discovered that, and I think from that point on, everything began to change. It was just really emotional during that time. I began to do therapy. I was put into counseling and stuff. I thought I should maybe ask God for help, and that's when I began seeing God in a new light. Well, the journey wasn't instantaneous. Once I started believing God, of course, it wasn't a one-hit problem. It was a really fragile situation to be put in. So my dad got an opportunity to, from his job, from his company, to move here in the United States. And I was hesitant at first because I had to let go of friends. I had to let go of the youth community, who was a really big influence in my spiritual journey and in my spiritual healing as well. Well, once we finally moved in here, I knew no one. God basically connected me with others who will continue to help me basically in a spiritual journey. And that ministry was Youth for Christ. So I was invited to be a part of campus life at a high school, and on my first day, I was nervous, but I didn't really know how to interact because I was an introvert. It was really overwhelming at first, but there was this senior who about my age too, and he was really skeptical about the faith, and we established a good friendship now, and he started exploring the faith as well, and I can really see how there's some change in him. I was experiencing all those things because it was a calling from God. And I would say that I'm glad I was able to go through those things, because I wouldn't be able to open my eyes to all these opportunities like serving in the youth ministry and meeting new people. And I really want to continue doing these things. And so God encountered me to encounter other people, other young people my age. And I think that's one of His callings for me, and I'm really happy that I found this sense of purpose, that He just gave me something to do out of that situation.